I'm standing in front of a VRChat lobby full of furries. And I'm scared for my life. I mean, over the years, furries have been notorious for horrible, degenerate acts. Like this guy who made a fursuit using plushies he beat his meat with. And the general public just has a negative opinion on them as a whole. But is this view justified? What are the chances I run into one of these freaky furries on these servers? And what would it be like interacting with them? To answer these questions, I will be spending the next 4 days talking to as many furries as I can to expose the true nature of the furry community. And no matter what they say, I cannot say no. Let's begin. As I dusted off my VRChat account, I already had a plan. Okay, so I already have an idea for how I'm gonna approach the furries. I think if we want to find the bona fide freaks, we have to let them show themselves. So the first thing I wanted to try was an interview format. The idea was to be honest and upfront myself to set an example for them to do the same. And under no circumstance could I let them see that I'm weirded out. But that begs the question, who should be first? Well, I thought the best course of action was to join the biggest furry servers first because the more people there are, the higher our chances of finding freaks. But what I wasn't expecting was the fact that it's open to everyone else. And I mean, everyone else. Holy shit, is that a Taco Bell?
Here's some already. Here's some already.
Okay, well. Oh my god, this is getting so old so fast. There were so many kids on these servers. Like, I'd say a sizable chunk of visitors were these kids trolling furries, and given the nature of our investigation, this was not a good thing. So after adjusting to the overstimulation, I ran to the nearest person I could find, hoping to find some clues and get myself out of there. Thankfully, I ran into this guy named Bugchug, who is a normal person. I think.
I'm not gonna lie, I haven't felt this happy since Bill Gates came in and went, wow, that's a nice car.
He said that? He for real said that?
I don't know.
It turns out he's not a furry, but he does know where to find some. And find some we did. Just a couple slots to the right of Furry Hideout was the Furry Talk and Chill server. While it has less visitors on average, this server was perfect for getting to know people because the map offered all these separate islands to hang out in. And by visiting these islands, I found our first interviewees.
Excuse me, my friend. My friend over here would like to give you an interview, like an actual interview, if that's okay, for a YouTube channel.
Okay.
Don't land primo.
What's your questions?
I started with some softball questions to get them to open up a bit, and we immediately started making progress.
I've been in the fandom since about 2015 or 16. I used to do high school mascots, and my very first mascot I ever did was a bulldog. I'm not using full body, but if anybody out there is trying to get a bodysuit, they are going about 400 to 500.
At the rate we were going, I felt really good about this interview. I thought it was just about time before they started unloading all the juicy stuff. But before we could get far, this guy comes out of nowhere and starts a conversation. Mid-interview.
I'm being interviewed right now. Baharambe?
So I think what I'm going to do here is change my avatar.
You guys know each other? I'm just...
Sorry. No, I don't know him. I'm sorry.
And to make things worse, I got kicked out. For no reason. I mean, do you want to be a part of this? I was just asking, okay. Oh. What the fuck? With the first interview a spectacular bust, I knew I needed to change strategies. So here's the new plan. Instead of directly telling them my intentions, I will go undercover as a furry myself and get information by simple conversation. To protect the people involved in this video, I implore you, please do not harass them in any way. I'm only showing them for educational purposes and they do not deserve to be harassed. With that said, to successfully go undercover, we have to become one of them. Which means I get to make my own persona. This is Destro. He's a very special persona because he's actually two animals at once. Not only is he a wolf, he is also our Trojan horse. So from this point on, this is the face furries will see. With courage anew, I fearlessly rejoined Furry Talk and Chill and tested my new strategy.
I've been in this furry community for about maybe like 6 months.
Honestly, I'm not part of the community anymore, but like, gotta chill with them because less likely I'm gonna be yelled slurs at by a 12-year-old.
I find them all funny. I am what they consider to be a slave.
Just as planned, they didn't suspect a thing. But before I could get any more information, again, these freaking edgelords kept ruining my progress.
Brother, you sound like a 12-year-old talking about children. I don't know. You gotta find an order.
These kids just don't stop, do they? Anyways, with another failed interview on my belt, I was starting to get pretty desperate. I was only on day 1 of 4, but I just couldn't get a moment of peace to talk, and I absolutely refused to end this day without a win. So I moved away from all the populated areas, and immediately it paid off big time. I found this guy chilling by themselves on this tree platform, and we had a bit of idle chit-chat about why they became a furry. Eventually, more and more people joined, and a sizable group started forming around us. However, as we enjoyed our banter, this really weird thing happened.
Hey, you wanna know something that he did?
Chilling.
What?
So he didn't have the moon was heard blood, like red, for not giving him the food, and so they gave him the food.
They just believe... Are you okay? So I heard a really loud slap, dude.
Somebody gave me a slap.
Okay.
Bye.
Okay, see ya, Slayer. See ya.
What the fuck?
What? I don't know what the hell happened. This
Are they okay?
Anyways,
Make of that what you will, but Slayer, if you're watching this video, please leave a comment or reach out to me in private through my email. We just want to make sure you're okay, okay? Thank you. After that happened, no one knew how to react, so we just kind of continued as normal. For some of us, however, I guess a potential abuse case was just the right time to set the mood.
Let me turn you on real quick.
Oh.
That sounded so bad.
Hey, bro,
Sorry.
mean, that's you, bro. I'm not
sorry.
gonna stop you.
No.
Go crazy, bro. By this point, I was getting very comfortable with my persona, and I felt more than ready to start really going deep. Luckily, it didn't take long for me to find my next interviewees. In comes Passive Display and this other guy who will remain anonymous. At first, Passive was living up to his name and was just kinda there, but he will play a very important role very soon. The other guy, however, I almost outright ignored because he was such a troll at first.
I have some avatars that are like furry,
I'm jerking my shit.
but I have like some.
You do?
I have. Hold on. Get your balls out of my face.
But to his credit, he got us premium access to an isolated island. In the bush? I'm ready. Oh, this is sick. It's a whole shrine. One other person joined as we arrived, and now that I had no squeakers in my way, I finally had my first uninterrupted conversation with furries. Are you a furry?
Sure. You can say that. I've met some 15-year-olds with deeper voices.
Ironically enough, it was the troll that was sussing me out for being disingenuous. But thanks to Passive's reassurances, we get the conversation back on track.
No, they're new.
Yeah, I'm pretty new to the furry community, so I'm definitely not trying to troll.
Oh, how old are you?
I'm 20, dude. Is he gonna buy that?
I'm not that old. I'm 22. Are you a drinker and or a smoker?
Yes, it worked! After that, we got a little bit more comfortable around each other before he popped the big question.
What got you into it? Like, what caught your interest? This isn't a very popular thing, let's say.
Truth be told, I wasn't expecting to be asked a question here, but I did my best to waffle an answer on the spot. I had a point where I realized like my whole life, I've just been kind of operating behind a mask. I made some friends who did have suits and I tried them myself and it just felt so, I hate to sound cliche, like freeing. You know, like I felt like I was myself, right? Complete fabrication, by the way, but it seemed to have struck a chord.
Felt good. Again, I never wore a suit, but I like the fact that you can hide your face.
Yeah, the anonymous factor is really cool.
Me and you are like kind of like opposites. I feel like I can hide away. I can be myself, but you don't know I'm me type shit.
And see, this brings us to my first observation with the furry community. As a group whose criticism became more or less normalized over the years, the people inside the community clearly learned to live in this unwelcoming environment, and it shows up in all the little things they do. For example, Dr. Prince's first concern when he met me was my safety.
People will, like, for what you're wearing, people will come up to you and be like, you're a furry, you're da 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 da. You gotta be careful with who you open up about this stuff. You're gonna get judged.
And later, when one of Passive's friends joined, the first thing they brought up was the almost detrimental inclusivity of the community.
The
culture and community is just a very like inclusive culture. You're gonna find crazy people. You're gonna find people that do not represent it well and all that sort of thing. You can't just put a label though on like the whole community based on certain individual actions. That's just the one thing I want to stress when it comes to that sort of thing, because that's what drives a lot of people away from it.
And it's comments like this that showed me an aspect of the community I've never seen before. Not to put words in their mouth, but the way I see it, because they are shunned by society, they gather with similarly excluded groups and bond over that alienation. It just so happens that they attract degenerates.
The only things that I can say are really like no-goes, like pedophilia, shit like that, you know.
One thing is for sure, they've clearly seen a lot of things over the years and wanted to ensure I was well informed before becoming a part of the community. And this actually brings me to my second observation. Once they were sure I knew what I was getting myself into, our identities as furries or otherwise just kind of became irrelevant. Instead, we spent the rest of the conversation bonding and connecting over our personal experiences.
I'm a little wild, and like what really got it out for me was cocaine. Like I would do a lot of coke. And then now I'm almost a year sober. We had a little stutter step last week. It wasn't my fault. I was with a girl. We went out. Whatever. I'm drinking my drink, and I'm like, wow. And I went up to her. I was like, what the fuck? She was like, oh, I just put a little mom drink.
What?
I was like,
what? Oh my god.
A little more.
Wasn't actually, it might have been cat. I don't know which one it was.
Guys, this is the wildest thing I've ever heard. What do you mean you don't know what drug you were spiked with? And see, this is where things really started picking up, because later, while talking to Passive and Locknith, they dropped an absolute bomb on me and revealed they were actually co-workers. How do you guys know each other, by the way?
We work together.
Yeah, we're colleagues.
And even later in the conversation, they revealed that Donald Trump passed by their hometown at one point.
I don't know what's your opinions on Trump and whatnot, but Trump visited our town, and there was like a thing on TikTok about him giving money to like a mother of 3 children or whatnot.
Now, I didn't quite believe them, so I looked deeper into it outside of VR. And it turns out the Great Orange Man did visit this grocery store a couple of months ago. I think the point was to alleviate people's anxieties as grocery prices rose, but the way they set everything up and how unnatural it all felt just made me more concerned than anything else. Take a look at this guy in the background just beaming as Trump walks in. I promise you, I could be holding my firstborn child and I still would not be this happy. I could get my first million-view video today and I still wouldn't feel even a fraction of this guy's happiness. And that's when Passive drops another bomb on me out of nowhere.
I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah?
I did vote for Trump.
Oh. But all things considered, it was a fun session. We spent like an hour and a half just chatting and enjoying each other's company, and I was looking forward to whatever was coming on day 2. This time around, I really wanted to focus on finding a freak. So I tried joining Furry Hideout again, but this time at a later hour. I thought the edgelord kids would be asleep by now, which should have left us with only the furries. I was dead wrong. Yeah, you guys hear that? That's right. It's nothing.
God.
I have a sneaking suspicion a lot of these people are probably not furries. I don't know. I was so disappointed. It felt like I couldn't escape these shitty kids that just ruined any chances of human connection. And being that I was already halfway through this whole challenge, things weren't looking good. So I gave up on the populated centers and just roamed the map. While exploring, I found this cozy little tent situated on this forgotten corner of the map, and it had this serene view of the night sky with plenty of seats to sit down and chat on. Great spot for getting freaky, but no one was there, so I made my way back to spawn. Along the way, I spotted this spelunking rope hanging over an opening, and I grappled down it to find this scenic cave with this cozy little camping setup, which, again, would have been perfect for adult fun, but no one was there either. By this point, I started to lose hope on ever finding a freaky furry. It just seemed like there were too many edgelords and not enough private areas to really get our freak on. Until I met this guy.
You wanna help me? Well, not help me. Do you want to? I haven't shown it to anyone yet, but you wanna see it? It's a world I've been working, and it's only PC only at the moment.
Jackpot! Finally, the freak I've been asking for. Sure, you're inviting me to this private world that you've never shown anyone else, and you just so happen to pick me to show it to. I see how it is. I'll play your little game. Is what I thought, until I saw this.
Oh, sweet.
Whoa, dude, where are we?
This thing, my house. I was working on a pool in my backyard, hence why it's all thingy. I'm digging it up, but soon I'll have a swimming pool that I'll probably use like once.
Holy crap. Is he rendering the world? Okay, this is a lot. I'm gonna censor a lot of things to protect this person's identity, but I want to show as much as I reasonably can because I genuinely think this is such a cool project. So in a nutshell, this person is planning on rendering the entirety of Google Maps and recreating it as a 3D map in VRChat.
The whole Google Maps?
Yeah, but I'm starting with my area, you know?
What?
Yeah.
So far, they've made a rough model of their city, but eventually they plan on making such an extremely detailed version to the point where you can enter any random house and it looks like this. Needless to say, this is a lot of hard work, but in just a couple of months, they've already gotten this far.
Whoa. I feel like I'm at the city itself right now. And this is the bridge you were talking about.
Yeah, which is pretty low res at the moment.
I'm assuming you had to kind of remake this yourself. There's the under part that's hollowed out, which I'm assuming Google Earth wouldn't be able to do because it's just top down, right?
Yeah.
How did you do this?
A lot of time and mind-numbing headaches.
After exploring the area some more, we decided to go to the relative's house and we found a bunch more landmarks along the way. These are my favorite ones.
Anyways, that's supposed to be a McDonald's.
I think if I close my eyes, I could imagine a McDonald's being here. It looks just like the low poly render here. What the fuck?
That line there, and at the very back, there's like a fish shop. This thing doesn't look like it, but trust me, it's a fish and chip.
It is.
I swear, I promise. Oh, and then you got the corner shop right here. But we're looking at it right now.
Oh, this is. I keep forgetting. This is I guess this is just what buildings look like.
Yeah, it's very polygony over here. It's very PS2 look alike.
So yeah, that's pretty much it. He wasn't the freak I had in mind, but I think we got something better than what I wanted. After running around a couple more locations, we came to the edge of the world and ended the tour the only way we could.
All right, let's go. 3, 2, 1, let's go.
Woohoo! If you are this person watching this video, please email me some way for people to connect with you because I want to direct as many people as I can to your cause. I think you have something huge on your hands here, man. After yesterday's tour, I felt like I was on top of the world. I just saw something no one else had seen before, and I knew it was going to be something big in the future. So going into day 3, I approached people with an energy I've never felt before. I ran into this group right here, which had 2 age regressors, and this guy who is very clearly a troll. But something told me they weren't quite as they seemed.
Furry friends!
That's...
Furry friends!
Hello.
Yeah, I'm trying to find the furry that
Yo, what the hell is this guy on? Introductions went about as well as you'd expect.
Are y'all age regressors?
Yeah.
Oh my god, I don't like them. Oh god. Oh.
But as the conversation went on, no one could stay in character for too long. Excuse me, who the hell is getting their soul sucked out of them right now?
Where's my passy?
Oh.
You said 900. Yo, can you stop sucking on it? Like, it's never been that good.
Sorry.
They look like stars.
Wow, they do look like
fucking
stars.
circles.
Do you guys recognize any constellations?
Yeah, I see. Yeah.
Well, I think I saw constellations when my uncle was in me.
What constellation is that?
Yet as much fun as we were having, unfortunately, this bastard just had to take things too far.
I think he got raped by his uncle.
Hey, whoa, slow down, brother, slow down.
Can you explain the word, please?
No, Mako, don't clip farm now.
Yeah.
It's something where you fuck him without consent.
Oh no, you've triggered Mako.
Stop it!
I need to go.
No, Mako, please.
No, Mako.
No. Well, there goes two of the coolest furries I'll ever meet. Thanks, Noodles. Yeah, past this point, the energy just wasn't the same. I tried to talk to others, but I couldn't find the same connection I did with the earlier group, so I had no option but to move forward. I kindly asked these gentlemen where I could find some freaks, and they directed me to a certain purple app. And so I went. What I haven't been telling you is that I've had a friend working behind the scenes this entire time. For the last couple of days now, she's been going undercover into Discord servers on my behalf. And as you'll soon see, she's made a lot of progress very fast. Long story short, she unsuccessfully joined 3 Discord servers over the span of 2 days. But after 2 more days of radio silence, a fellow rejected furry reached out to us and invited us to their server. We joined at 9:28 p.m. At 9:34, we got this message. KK, guys, anyone want to see my dick shaved?
Yeah.
I'm gonna put it in hashtag NSFW chat or pics. Sad face.
1, 2, 3. Oh my god.
Oh, that was. He's upside down.
Upside down. Why is it so holy? Oh my god. Did you just have a really small hand? Doctors hate him for this one trick.
They did. Ron Jeremy ass trick.
That's upsetting.
Could you zoom in on the freaking cabinet there? You're. It's so close.
Zoom in.
No, why are you zooming in? Why are you stop?
If somebody walks behind me, I might have to kill myself.
Unfortunately, we realized we were going to need more than the 4 days if we wanted to go any further, so that's about as far as we got. However, that doesn't stop me from getting freaky on VRChat. So with that in mind, I went on a hunt for 18+ servers and made it a whopping 2 minutes before getting another problem. Okay, of course we need age verification, so where can I find it? Huh. I need age verification, but they won't tell me where it is? Is it on the launchpad? Worlds? Avatars? Social? Dog, where the f is this? Long story short, VRChat for some reason decided to hide age verification like some top secret FBI files, and after half an hour of losing my mind, it turns out it was actually 1 click away the whole time. God, am I really this stupid? And it only gets worse from here, because when you exit this tab, the FAQ tells you age verification is only accessible to VR Plus members. Oh, but here's the thing. If you try to sign up through the VR Plus tab, it then tells you it costs $9.99 USD.
Bro, are you kidding me right now, man? I can't afford this. I swear, it's like 2017 all over again with these microtransactions. What, do they think I'm Bill Gates or something? Like I'm made of money? Bro, I got nothing!
Damn. I guess this investigation was a flop. I know it's not a lot of money, but keep in mind, I don't make a lot of money through YouTube as is, and this being my only source of income, even $10 is too much for me at the moment. That being said, I know it's not in my control, but damn, I'm still frustrated knowing that we don't even have the ability to do the one thing we came here for. I guess we got no choice but to call raps on the investigation here. Damn. Disappointed at failing my mission, I tried to lift my spirits by going to the karaoke. Yeah, Miku! Woo! Let's go! Oh yeah, acapella! It's a hole in the wall, it's a dirty free-for-all. Make that shit rain, bro, yeah! But it wasn't helping as much as I thought it would, so I conversed with some people in the back, hoping to take my mind off of things while making a friend. What's up, gang? Are you a furry too?
Yes.
Oh my god!
Yes.
Oh, they got one of my people! Let's go! For once, things were starting to look up. I just made another furry friend, and it turns out they were also new to the game like myself. They then mentioned they were on the lookout for a shark avatar, which they couldn't find.
Unfortunately, I can't find an avatar anything like my persona because it's a shark.
We're just
gonna put that in our back pocket for now. They tried to show me their other avatar afterwards, but I guess the universe thought I was having too much fun. Oh, okay, but that's not the...
It's kind of funny.
But that's not... Oh, he just disappeared. And so, I was back to feeling sorry for myself. It even got to a point where I started seriously considering scrapping this entire video because we never got to accomplish our goal. I made a promise at the start of the video that I'll find a freak at some point, but we never did. So, what's the point? But that's when I started thinking, was finding a freak really the best outcome I could have gotten? After everything we've been through, would meeting a freak really outshine the fact that we personally connected with random strangers on the internet? Is it more meaningful than knowing I might be able to help someone halfway across the world with their passion project? Would meeting one freak really outweigh every friendship we've made in the last couple of days? I don't think so. Even while writing the script for this video, I sit here and reminisce about the moments I shared with my furry friends, because I don't think it was ever about finding a freak. I think all I wanted to do was express myself without the fear of being afraid that my outside appearance will squander my chances of genuine human connection. I just wanted to make friends. So with this newfound purpose, I casted off my goal of finding a freak and spent my last hours just putting myself out there. When I went back to the furry hideout server later that day, I tried to make as many friends as I could.
Yo.
Yeah,
What's up, Shady?
How are you?
I'm doing pretty alright myself.
Woohoo!
Hi.
I'm gonna become something very confusing.
Okay. What the whoa, confusing indeed. Hello. Oh my god, everyone's migrating here. I also found this furry Christian server with only one guy in it. Weird, but who cares? I was more than happy to sit there for 20 minutes watching William Branham's sermon from 1963.
I love Phoenix. And
Yeah,
Phoenix was my first place to ever preach to people that wasn't the white race of people.
Okay. Even in a different language, I didn't care. I was going to make friends. Hello.
I don't speak English.
Boku wa gaijin.
That's
Go man. Go man.
Yeah. Don't worry.
Okay, I'll go. Whoa, okay, maybe we're not quite there yet. And finally, at my last destination of the night, I found a server that had the very shark avatars our friend from earlier was asking for. Hey Salem, I don't believe you remember me, but I was in one of the karaoke instances from yesterday night. I remember you were looking for a shark persona, and I think I found one you might like. Let me know if you're interested. Take care. So that leaves us with one question. What is the true nature of the furry community? As I learned throughout my journey, the purpose of associating myself with furries, or really any community, was to find others like myself. Being a furry alone was not enough to make meaningful friendships. Rather, it gave me an avenue to express myself without the fear of judgment. And why would we ever want otherwise? What greater gift is there than to be who you are, no matter what the world thinks? Thank you for watching.